Hey, good to see you. I guess let's just start off the bat with the new kind of chord explanation. We know how to play the C major. When we just add a note to it, we add notes like a 2 and a 4. We could add a 6 and a 7. So the concept of this is C major, yeah, we got it. Take away a finger, we get a C major 7. Makes sense when we put it back on and we put the B flat. That we're just giving it a flat 7. So C dominant 7 or C7 is built off the concept of knowing what a C major is, 1, 3, 5. Giving the 1, 3, 5 a natural 7, which is that B, gives us our C major 7. And then when we put that note back in, just because for sustenance, you don't want to have two diatones moving together. This would sound bad. Yeah. So we use the C in correlation with the B flat, and it works kind of well. So what we're seeing today is if we just play the same chord here, and we keep out that 7th note and we put the 11th, the D, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Well, when we play C major and we add this D note, it is a C major 9 or a C9. The idea is if we had a C add 9, we would need to play just that because it's a C and then we add the 9. So it's a foundation of a triad, a chord, and then we've got a 9 on the top, which is fine. But to build anything worthy, we need to have the idea that a C, E, G, and then our D makes our add 9. A C, E, B flat, and a D is a C9. The chord itself is a C9. And that's our James Brown kind of groove. I'm gonna give you a little rhythm thing to do with that as well. However, there's a difference between a C major and you adding this, and you call it a C add 9 or a C9. Two totally different things. Same thing with minors. If we had a C minor and we were playing this chord, and we took away a finger, it's a C minor 7. But to have anything above a 7 or a P8, an octave, like a 9 or an 11 or a 13, you have to have that 7th in there. You want to have that E flat note there, right? Or actually, what do we mean? C? That was totally incorrect. So C, half step away from C would be D flat, or sorry, my brain's not working. C flat. So what we would want to have here is to have our note that's lined up here. This is a C, C flat, or a B, and a B flat. So when we're playing this C minor, just like the C7, we have that B flat inside of there because that's the dominant 7 of the key of C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So the dominant 7 is the flat 7. B, well, what's in between A and B? B flat. There it is. So when we play this note, if we put our pinky up top and play an A note over the top of a C, C, D, E, F, G, A. Well, we can't call it a C minor 6 because that would be silly. We go all the way up to the top. And it's because we want to play the 6, we call it the 13. So this is called a C13. If we wanted to have just a C minor add 13, that's not really a thing because all minor chords have that flat 7 in there. So the only time you really need to worry about it is with the majors. I hope that's not too much of an explanation. Either way, work on this chord, you're gonna love it. The James Brown chord is the same thing except it has a sharp 9. So for here, we would have a C, E, B flat, and a D. For the James Brown chord, sharp 9. That's the rhythm exercise. So we've got up, 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 up. Slow down. When we go down and up, it's 16th notes. But we do 2 in a row. Up, 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 down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. You go slower in the beginning. Sorry. couple times and you speed it up. A good pace to end on is like about right here, unless you really want to get down to it. Remember, you're pulling off, pulling back, and pressing down, and then pulling off just to get the mutes right there. It's a really fun concept. Go slow, try that, and then move this chord for me everywhere around this fretboard. And tell me if you come up with some good ones and chord progressions. You could even play in the key of E. And move one of the fingers. That was an E major 9 to a E minor 9. Interesting. E major 9, when I move the pinky, we get the sharp 9. But if we move it backwards the other way, we get this chord. Right? So that would make up what? That's a pretty cool chord, huh? So that is an E, E7, and then it has a flat 9. E major 7, flat 9. It's a great chord. So what I'd like you to do is try to experiment with it this week. Cool. Try that rhythm technique. That's really the biggie. And I would love to hear that other song you've been working on too. Anyway, it was great seeing you. Until next week. Aloha.